let's get you up to speed on today's market action, because the selling that we saw to start the day has certainly been accelerating in the final couple hours of trading. We're now looking at losses for the Dow off just about 300 points. And taking a look at the intraday chart, you can see we're just bouncing off the lows of the day. The S&P lower for the fourth trading day in a row, looking at losses of just over 1%. And taking a look at the Nasdaq 100, the worst performer of the three major averages, off well over 1.5% today. Taking a look at some of the other moves playing out, let's take a look at the action in the bond market. We're looking at yields moving to the upside, up another 10 basis points today at 3.58. The same is true for the 30-year yield. That's up about 9 basis points at 3.62. Taking a look at some of the action that we're seeing play out in the energy markets, crude back above $75 a barrel. We're looking at a gain of just over 1% today. A number of crypto headlines that we'll get into later in this hour, but Bitcoin back below 17,000, off just about 1% today. Let's take a look at the sector action, because all 11 of the S&P sectors moving to the downside this afternoon. The biggest losses coming from communication services, consumer discretionary, and technology. Some concern about the rising risk of recession, how aggressive the Fed is going to be, and then also the focus on a couple of key earnings that we will be getting tomorrow after the bell. We have FedEx and Nike. And taking a look at some of the losses from big tech, you can see that within the Nasdaq 100, a lot of the larger cap tech names in the red. You have Apple off nearly 2%, Microsoft off over 2% today, and Amazon, Dave, down nearly 4%.
Closer we get to Christmas,
I know,
the further Santa feels. Thank you, Seana.